I'm Dan Pierce. I am the developer of 10 Second Ninja, which is a blistering fast action platform game in which you play as a ninja defeating robot Nazis, and you have 10 seconds to do that in each level. So it's very, very fast. You restart, you get the best score possible. The better score you get, the more levels you unlock, and it's all about that. It's an indie game, but it's not like arty indie game. It's very not arty indie game. It's just about like that really good game. Like, you know when you have a game where like you fire a gun or something that feels really, really crunchy and really, really good. It's about that feeling, right? Except you're jumping around and slashing stuff, and it should feel very responsive and instantaneous and very, very tight. So I think for that reason it's quite good. It's very much gameplay right at the forefront. You get it on Steam for PC and Mac. It's about £7 or about $10.
A two-platform game. The general idea behind the game is you're this character called Rezzed. She uploads herself into this virtual environment called the Ark. Essentially, once you're inside the Ark, you're completing a bunch of challenges in order to save her partner, Spectrum. The challenges are set by the Ark itself, which is this hive mind behind absolutely everything. So the goal is, if you upload yourself into the Ark, you get eternal life. So the game itself is kind of inspired by the Metroid and Castlevania games, in the sense that it is quite open in terms of exploration. So you are generally rotating around these small 2D circular worlds, but you will be able to explore this sort of vast solar system almost, I guess, within this local world. So the one sort of thing that I'm sort of trying to do is keep the actual platforming and combat mechanics fairly quite difficult, I guess, you know, sort of back to the olden days of platformers, you know, so, you know, Super Mario Brothers and, you know, the newer ones like Rayman Origins and Super Meat Boy, all that sort of stuff. So there's an inherent challenge in the actual platforming itself. The main thing that I've got that's sort of different to most other platform games is you don't just jump. So you get 3 jumps rather than just the one, and you can jump in any direction essentially. So whatever direction you're pressing the analog stick, when you press jump, you fly off in that direction.
This game is called Orbitalis, and it starts with a 0, and very few people actually get that that's a 0. And it's a gravity simulation game with a sort of a puzzle flavor added to it. And basically, in every level is a sort of different solar system, and what you have to do is launch in a probe in space and try to survive as long as you can in space. The way you can do it is by deciding the direction and the thrust of your rocket. For this exhibition, we actually have a very special controller that basically allows you to find the direction of your probe, and by pushing and pulling, you can decide the initial speed or the thrust of your rocket, and then there's a button to finally launch the probe. The controller has been shown for the first time at GDC 2014 last week, and I got quite a lot of good reception, so I was really happy about it. Orbitalis itself is coming on Steam in a couple of weeks, so have a look for it.
Feature, we're planning on adding a full campaign mode when the game's finished. We're obviously still in alpha, so we're doing monthly updates for that. We're adding new systems into the game all the time. We're not quite sure what's planned next. We're going to start working towards the end game, like think about like prisoner paroles and repeat offending and stuff like that. And then moving on to just kind of bug fixing, getting the game ready for everyone really. We get the community involved, like every few months on our forums we'll post up a poll saying these are the ideas we've got for the game, like which ones do you guys want us to work on next, and from there we kind of take the lead and like decide what to do each month, and when we release an alpha we kind of see how it's gone down, like what then looking at what's next in like the biggest broken areas of the game and stuff.